I thank you for tuning in. I'm Dr. Victoria Jewel Hart. I will be speaking today on a friend in disguise, adversity. I'm speaking on the spiritual principles and laws of nature. I've actually been blessed to learn them and walked into my dreams, and I pray the same for you. So let's get started. There's a story of a Persian prince who was born a hunchback, and on his 12th birthday, his father asked him what special gift he would like to receive this year. Always upon his birthday, his father could afford anything that his son would request, that his heart would desire. The small hunchback child, bent over and unable to rise to his full stature, looked up at his father and said, "I would like a statue of myself." The father was stunned and wished he had not asked. He paused and said to his son, "Son, isn't there something else you would rather have?" Well, the boy, understanding his father's pain, said, "Well, Father, I do not want a statue of myself as I look now. I want a statue that would look like myself if I stood tall and straight like you. I would like to have you place it outside my window in the garden. Please place it where I can easily see it every single day," the boy asked. Very painfully, his father granted his wish. Each day, the hunchback boy would go into the garden, and there in front of that statue would stretch and push himself every ounce with every strength that he had. Each day, several times a day for 8 years, he would strive every day to reach up and be like the statue. On his 21st birthday, he stood with his shoulders erect and walked into that garden. He looked that statue right in the eye and then turned his gaze to look squarely into his father's eyes. Tearfully, his father's eyes, as he realized his pride of what his son had really accomplished. Through a supreme desire in his son's mind, he had accomplished the impossible to his father. He did not achieve this all in one moment, but he achieved it stretch by stretch, day by day. Sheer determination and unwillingness to quit had produced in his body the image that he held in his mind. If you set your sights on lofty goals, I can assure you your successes will be quite great. Like the young man's body, your life has been mishappened in some form, hasn't it? Your life has not been erect and as tall or magnificent as your spirit could grow, has it? Adversity is good for you. Does this not shock you? Adversity is the best thing that ever happened to you, and it will be a part of the process of achieving your goals. Overcoming adversity is the measure of your greatness. This is a friendly universe, and all of life is working to help you move forward, and it wants your best. Nothing has been placed in your path that you cannot overcome. There is no thing out there or an event or even a circumstance that you cannot rise above. You were made stronger, better, and you are the reflection of God in human form in his own image, as scripture says. So you can do it all. As you begin to move forward into the achievement of your new goals, I promise you that you will find obstacles in your path. The moment you set a goal, you are declaring that you will meet adversity. The following is a well-known law in physics, and it holds true for goal setting. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The greater your goal, the greater will be the adversity that will try to keep you from achieving your goal. Why do you think very few people upon this earth ever set any goals? It is because they do not understand this law. They take their dreams out into the world to express them and experience them and immediately meet with resistance. So guess what they do? They quit. They quit because they become so aware of the resistance that they soon lose sight of their dream and focus on the resistance. This focusing gives resistance their power it needs to defeat them. You must also recognize inner obstacles, the secret ones, the silent ones that occur in your feelings. You must not let them disturb you. If you refuse to let these new inner and outer obstacles deter you from your goal, the obstacles you meet will soon begin to work to your advantage. You will find that the measure of your achievement will ultimately increase in proportion to the resistance that you have just overcome. In other words, the greater the resistance, the greater your achievement will be. What a great discovery! From this concept, we learn an important principle that is contrary to normal thinking. When adversity or resistance comes, welcome it. Lean into it. You will meet with resistance, and the resistance is good. Within it, will be proud. You found the seed for the achievement of your goal. Within adversity, it is truly a friend in disguise. I thank you so much for tuning in today. I pray that these words blessed you so much that you pass on this message to another. I put my heart into this one. If you have any questions, comments, or advice, email me at AskDrVictoria@lightyourpurpose.com. I always look forward to hearing from you. I pray you have a divine day and that you're always blessed.